something about Coriolis effect or
Yes.
celebration of Coriolis? Okay, here we have example with water. Coriolis was a mathematician French that studied the movement, the water and the wind of the planet. The rotation of the planet is the west to east. Coriolis said that in his theory, the planet has two forces, the centrifugal forces or magnetic forces. Those forces bound to the line and goes to the poles, but turn in different directions. The force of the northern hemisphere turns counterclockwise and goes to the north pole, and force of the south turns clockwise and goes to the south pole. Those forces crash in the poles and come back to the line, but here have a second crash, cancel each other out and fell straight down. Here, in the northern hemisphere, the hurricanes, tornadoes, twister turn counterclockwise and goes to the Caribbean countries, Florida, Texas, and United States and Mexico. In this area, it's very common the hurricane that goes counterclockwise. In the south, the cyclones, typhoons turn clockwise and goes to the coast of Australia. But the countries are in the middle or across borderline line. Here we don't have hurricanes or tornadoes because in this part begin the process and cancel the process. Here in Ecuador we have problems with volcanoes or earthquakes, but hurricanes no, because in the middle is a neutral movement. Okay? And here we have an example. First, after we can see the world. Okay, you please look Canada or United States, and you please in the southern hemisphere.
This is us here.
Yeah. Where are you?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay. Okay, look, New Zealand or Australia. Okay? And you, come with me. Start
Okay.
It's counterclockwise.
in the southeast,
Clockwise.
in the Middle East. Okay. And here we can see with water first. On the line, the water goes straight down. Here we can see a whirlpool or swimming or vortex, okay? Focus your camera on the surface. Now, 1, 2, and 3. And look the leaves. No spinning, no whirlpool, no vortex. The water goes straight. Okay? It is in the middle. Now we have the example in the southern hemisphere, then we have the example in the northern hemisphere.
Okay.
Let's go to the south. Okay, and here in the southern hemisphere the water goes clockwise. Okay, 1 second. Look, the spin and look the leaves. Okay, clockwise in the south. Now, it is in the southern hemisphere, now let's go to the north.
Пальцы еще так болят после этого.
Okay, and here in the northern hemisphere the water goes counterclockwise. Look. And here's the other way. But here, friends, we can see a little movement because we are near to the line. When we're far away, the movement is stronger and bigger, and real effect You can see, for example, hurricanes, northern hemisphere, cyclones in the southern hemisphere. Okay? We try balancing a rock on the head of the neck. On the line is easier. Remember, the water goes straight down. The egg has liquid inside. The yolk is a heavy part of the egg and goes straight down to the bottom. For the reason the balance is better than in your country. If you do this test in your country, it is possible. But you need more patience, more time, because the yolk now goes straight down. A little goes to the south or to the north. For the reason the inclination is different. Okay? It is the position. One foot in each hemisphere. Both hands. Put the egg on the neck. I might microbook this in the back.
Sì, ti do noi. Solo Cristina, fermala. No, levati.
Ancora. This is correct.
Dai, dai. Faccia un po' meno da pirla, un po' meno da pirla.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's the same this way or that way. Okay, it's the same. Okay, do you want to try?
Yeah.
Not that much.
Not much, yeah, it is. Not
Becca,
much.
if you put your middle finger down, helps balance it.
Ahora vamos a ver la prueba del huevo. Vamos a ver ¿del huevo? ¿Huevo de Colombo? No, no, de Colombo. Ah, no. Solo lo vamos a dejar parado en la parte superior.
But
Miren aquí.
the idea here, lose the bar. But for example, if you do the centers in the northern hemisphere part of the line, it's easier because you have only one point in the same direction.
Okay.
And the other reason,
Your eyes closed?
The other reason it's difficult because you have the eyes closed.
Right.
When you have the eyes open, it's easier because you focus the line and your balance is better. But when you have the eyes open, I don't really remember the
L'altro
scene.
posto non ci sta. Sai la storia dell'uovo di Colombo?
Your eyes closed? You're not on the line.
Sì, però se trovi veramente il baricentro l'uovo sta.
You're not on the line. Look, the stop.
Or animal head and it is a human head.
Oh my God.
How did they shrink?
Here we have the process. Look. It is a ritual. It's called sansa. It's only due for the important people.
Uh-huh.
Step 1, 2, and 3, cut off the head when the person is dead. It is the most important. Take off the bones, remove the skull and brain. Take off the bones because it's impossible to reduce, right?
Right.
Step 5, it is just the skin. Step 6, put the head inside the pot for boiling, but this pot has infusion. It is made of with 12 of 20 and different plants, but it is a secret. Nobody
Okay.
knows. Okay, it is the most important step because help to the skin preserve for a long time. Look there.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
7 and 8, solve the mouth. Solve the mouth because they believe the spirit escape and take the revenge. Step 9, put the hot stones inside the head and dry the liquids and fat of the skin. Step 10, put the head in the sun and the solar light shrink the head. It's like a sponge. Step 11 and 12, smoke the head. For the reason the sunsets are black, but the smoke preserves the skin. And it means a trophy of war. It's a trophy because the most important warrior of the tribe community, he can carry the shrinking head around to the neck, like a necklace, or on the top of the spear. when he had more heads, more powerful person in the community.
Oh, wow.
And this moment I'm going